The video you're about to watch was produced in 2020 and addresses two pieces, one nonfiction, one poetry, that were published in 2019, both of which were inspired by experiences that I had in 2018. Back in June of 2018, my colleague and I took a group of 15 students to Ireland for 2 weeks. And halfway through that time that we were there, we had the chance to visit Trim Castle, which I found out just recently was used in the film Braveheart. Well, anyway, there was a chance for us to kind of roam about, do our own thing. And that's when I came across the River Boyne nearby. And I was just spent some time alone walking along the riverbank and just really taking in the scene. And I even filmed some of it for my using my smartphone and posted some of the video on social media for those back home to go ahead and see what and experience what I was experiencing. So what I went ahead and did is I'm going to go ahead and share that poem with you right now. And the title of it is Saturday Serenity. And so it was published in the Sheep's Head Review, which is a literary journal in the University of Wisconsin, Green Bay. And so this you would find in volume 41, number 2 of that, or issue 2, I should say. And so again, this is titled Saturday Serenity, and it takes place in Trim, County Meath in Ireland. Beneath the four arcs of a stone bridge, the River Boyne runs and greets me this warm June day. Which of us smiles first remains unknown as its surface glows from the blue sky, and a white cottage, as foliage either stoops to quench parched lips or salutes what it sees as a ceaseless parade. The water moves farther now, its aria one I have heard before, but never in this tongue. And even though an elderly couple with its retriever crosses a wooden bridge, I close my eyes to expunge that image, wanting to share this with no one else. Around Christmas time in 2018, my son Nicholas and I spent some time setting together this train set here. And that's what serves as the inspiration for the next piece that I wish to share with you. And, it was actually quite a lovely experience in the sense that we successfully put it together and we were able to put it around to where it would actually circle the Christmas tree. And I also am sharing this because it's a good way of showing that you don't have to go halfway across the world just to find inspiration. That inspiration can be even in just the littlest things that you do. This was published in Edify Fiction, Volume 3, Issue 3, more specifically their Christmas in July issue. And the title of the piece is Setting Track Together. My family's plans to join friends that afternoon fell through because my daughter Gabriella had been battling a cold, and their son, who has special needs, just got over one. We had not seen our friends much in the calendar year. Still, it was the third consecutive December they had invited us to join them for caroling at a retirement home and for desserts at their house afterward. My wife Stephanie and I, as parents, understood. Nevertheless, we were disappointed. That was when my son Nicholas reminded me of our plan to assemble the train set my father-in-law gave him 3 years back. It had been a while since we had done so, as laying all of the tracks takes up a lot of floor space. But Nicholas gathered only the curved ones and arranged them around the base of our artificial Christmas tree. We threw out the box shortly after we first got the train set then stored its parts in a plastic bin we kept in the garage. Neither Nicholas nor I knew without the instruction manual what to do with the black clips we found in a plastic bag. Once I figured out that they click under the tracks to keep them connected, I showed Nicholas so he would know as well. Stephanie pointed out how he was moving the boxcars around him while seated on the tile floor. I smiled because Nicholas, now nearly 8 years old, used to do such with toy cars as a toddler. He has replaced this, as has his sister has replaced her dollhouses, with tablets and an Xbox for viewing YouTube videos and playing Fortnite. I also remember never putting together a train set or anything like it with my father at his age. If I worked with him on anything such as chores but did not catch on right away, my father would simply say, "Here, let me do it." The youngest of 3 sons, I remember my elder brother, nearly 5 years my senior, persuading my parents to exchange a laser tag set for a Nintendo Entertainment System console. Nicholas and I high-fived once we were finished. With the control pack plugged in and harnessed to the track, we watched the train and its boxcar circle the tree. There were times we had to reset the wheels onto the track to ensure the track conducted electricity and to keep the boxcars connected. With 2 sets of eyes, Nicholas and I were able to spot any problems that occurred. This made it easier for us to enjoy watching the train move for as long as possible.